brief was set out by director Andrew. As with many title sequences, it's to provide the tone of the film, the atmosphere, and to get the humour across. But I guess what was a little bit different to this title sequence was that we needed to create a bit of backstory for the film.
A lot of the titles was about explaining this apocalypse that had happened, and we had to show everyone dying from poisonous gas, and that was great fun.
The world is a sort of 1950s post-apocalyptic seaside town, but that isn't necessarily explained straight up, so we needed to introduce all the characters in a way that would give some backstory into how they got onto the submarine. We also visited Margate as well.
That's good fun.
To get some of that seaside inspiration, and took lots of photos and directly traced some of the buildings there as well to use in the titles.
Yeah. And we had an ice cream.
So we explored various different styles from the sort of 1950s posters and tourism brochures and things like that, to a bit more grungy sort of Pixar type title style. And then once we got the style down, you worked on the character animation.
Which involved drawing out all the main characters of the film and all these extra characters, animating it. Shot a lot of video reference to help animate people's movement. Me and Chris in a room, acting out all these silly scenarios and animating from that.
From there we made a storyboard, I guess, and that became an animatic, and then was just a constant iterative process between ourselves and the director.
The reward characters in the film, I think it was about 50 in total. They paid through Kickstarter to feature in the title sequence, so it was my job to, I received photographs of all of them, my job to cartoonise them and then animate them and blow them up. I think the biggest challenges were the creating the whole tone for the film and the setting the mood, and as well as that explaining the backstory clearly enough, because it was an important part, and communicating that was a challenge, and it took a long time to get right.
Yeah, it seemed like a really unique project, and it was Andrew's first film. It was a Kickstarter project as well, so there was a lot of followings on Twitter and Facebook and things like that. So it was gaining quite a buzz, and we just thought it'd be a really good project to be a part of, and also something that we could put our own sort of slant on.